Hello, lovely students. Today I'm really excited because many of you have been asking about one. I know that all of you are worried about the speaking part, and that's why I'm gonna share my experience with you today. I won't use any translated languages, only English, so listen very carefully, okay? I just wanna say one thing. The speaking is come from listening. Maybe you wonder, oh my gosh, why do you keep saying that? The reason is you can compare your language journey to your childhood. As a baby, you were laying on your crib and your parents, your relatives were talking around you. You couldn't understand at first, but you gave your fully attentions. After 6 months, after 8 months, you began trying to speak. You repeat words like mama, mama, or like that. After 1 or 2 years, you were speaking like a native. That's how we learn our first language. During that time, 6 to 8 months, you didn't speak much. You just listened very carefully. In English, we're saying that it's like a silent period. You can apply this method to any languages, not all English. But today we are focused on English. I always tell my students, listen to native speakers podcast for at least 20 minutes a day. And I highlight in here the native speakers podcast because I'm not a native speaker. Sometimes you might listen to Indian podcast, Filipino podcast, and that's totally okay. But they are not native speakers because they also make mistakes, no? When you listen to American or British podcast, you get a clear English pronunciations, accents, idioms, and slangs too. So I really recommend to listen to native speakers podcast every day. When we talk about listening, we can divide into 2 parts. Okay, so I will teach you how to listen. When you're going to talk about listens, mainly we can divide in like 2 parts. The first one we can see is like active listening and passive listening. Maybe you're gonna wonder, oh my gosh, what are you saying? Okay, I'll explain. The active listening means you give your full attention. Okay, you're giving your whole considerations. You're not doing anything. Okay, you're doing that. Okay, the next one is we saying it's like a passive listening. The passive listening means while you're doing something you are listening, okay, but you're not giving your whole considerations, you're not giving your fully consideration. While you're doing something you listen, okay, that's also fine. But if you can do active listening at least 20 minutes per day, I think you can boost your speaking past well. But if you don't have time, I know you have a busy schedule. If you don't have time, you can play as a background music or like that, and while you're doing your works you can listen that. That's also totally fine. Okay, I think if you can do these methods, if you can follow these methods, you can also sound like a natives and you can achieve your speaking part. So thanks for listening. Bye for now. See you later. Have a great day.